Using an 18mm socket, let's go ahead and remove this nut. I'm going to use an 18mm socket. I'm going to loosen this nut right here. Now the nut is loose, we're just going to keep it on just a few threads. Next, we want to remove the nut right here off of our pitman arm. It's loose, we're just going to put that nut back on just a few threads. Now if you have a pickle fork, I'm going to go ahead and slide this up and over and work this in. Do the same over here on the pitman arm. We have our nuts on the top to capture these here, so it's holding it in place. Now I want to go ahead and remove our inner tie rod ends. And go ahead and remove our nuts here from the unit. Remove our pitman arm nut here, our idler arm. And we have our pitman arm over here. Go ahead and remove your center link. Line up our center link and get this inserted into our idler arm. Get the nut started. All right, go ahead and install our inner tie rod end here. Then we'll go ahead and line up our pitman arm here. Get that up into place. Just going to get these nuts started a few threads. Install the nut on the top of the pitman arm here. Let's go ahead and tighten them down. Let's go ahead and tighten down this nut right here. Now I want to go ahead and torque this to 24 foot-pounds. Now once we're torquing, we want to watch, and you want to make sure that you line up the notch in the castle nut with the hole for the cotter pin. So instead of loosening the nut to line that up, you want to tighten it up just that little bit more to get that next notch in the castle nut lined up with the hole. Go ahead and feed your cotter pin through. Go ahead and bend our cotter pin up into place. Just bend over the upper tab. Once that's bent over, I'm going to go ahead and use our cutters and cut off the excess. go ahead and snug up our inner tie rod end. Go ahead and torque this down using our 17mm socket. And torque this down to 37 foot-pounds. You'll want to watch and see if we can locate the hole in our pin here, or our bolt for the castle nut. And you always want to tighten a little bit more to get that to line up with the next notch. I'm going to go ahead and feed our cotter pin through. I'm going to go ahead and bend up one of our tabs, fold it up and over, then cut off the excess. Let's go ahead and tighten down this nut from the inner tie rod to our center link. You want to make sure that is pretty tight, and this has a castle nut on it, so you want to watch and once again line up the notch on the nut with the hole and then install your cotter pin. Once we're lined up, go ahead and feed your cotter pin through. Bend the tab. Snip off the excess. And once this is all done, you want to go down and get an alignment done.